Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Hugo.
We are sell quick, ship quick, part-time resellers,
full-time hustlers. And
today is our what sold for the week of September 16 through the 22nd.
It's been an interesting week, so definitely enjoy.
Alright, so Monday we only had eBay sales, starting with the Nike Zoom High Jump size 11.5 shoes.
You guys can see here, these are specialized cleats. A couple things about this. Early on, we went in and we were buying cleats, trying them out, kind of easy to look them up with the little code, and then they sat for a while.
Well, okay, so truth talk, these cleats sat because I didn't list them when we got them.
Okay, so they sat for other reasons too. But still, we no longer pick up cleats that often. They really have to be rare and special for us to grab them. But in this case,
a super cheap price.
Oh yeah.
So there's that. Up next is the Squadra UC Berkeley women's triathlon suit in a small. The reason we picked this up was it like sometime last year we had picked up these two Nike triathlon suits and we had really good luck with them. So we saw this UC Berkeley one, and even though it was specific to a school, we took the risk with it. It had been sitting in our closet for a few months now, I think since late last year, so maybe longer than a few months.
Yeah. But
it finally sold. So
that was nice. And then the last thing we sold on one day, AG the Fillmore jeans.
These are men's jeans.
Men's jeans, size 34, regular. AG jeans, good company, just always look up comps. Every style is different.
Yeah, so not all AGs will do well. Some do better than others. We actually have a pair for our upcoming haul because we just picked up a pair yesterday. Or what's today? Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
So we picked up a pair of AG jeans. Yes, just kidding. They were Paige. But yeah, you should look up the style of them.
All right, and then moving on to Tuesday.
We have, and I think we might have talked about this in a last what sold. Well, it sold again. New Balance did a collab with J. Crew. It is a tennis dress in a small, and I actually had some luck at the bins, or not great luck, and these were the only things I really found that time. And I found, I think it was like 6 of these New Balance dresses that looked brand new without tags. They were just dumped to a bin, and it was just a bunch of them together, and I snagged all of them without looking up comps because I was scrambling for
some last minute thing,
yeah.
Something. But worked out because we sold a couple of them. Then we sold the J. Jill Kick Flare Raw Hem Denim Jeans.
Yes. So as you can see, we include the retail value in our title. And we do this for our new with tag items. It was just something that I had heard another reseller talk about sometime last year. I don't remember who it was exactly, but more recently, Rally Roots was asked that question during one of their lives. Someone had asked if they put the MSRP value in their title, and they said yes, if it made sense, like if your discount was significant enough. And in this case, I think it was a significant enough discount to include in the title, and then I used up the keywords that I wanted to use up, and we still had space left.
Perfect. Then the third thing
now is the Paige Paige Skyline ankle peg jeans. So these jeans sold for us. However, this sold on the 17th, and I think yesterday or on Friday, because we are sell quick, ship quick. It got there in like a day, and the customer unfortunately did not fit into the jeans and requested a return, We offer free returns.
So it's automatically approved,
yeah,
processed, and I believe it's waiting for us at the P.O. box. You're gonna have to pick that up tomorrow.
So we will just relist it.
Yeah, it's fine. Part of business. Then going on to Wednesday.
All right, Lululemon. Everyone wants to find Lululemon, but there are some Lululemon stuff that don't sell that well or for a great value.
Yeah, and again, the return all depends on how much you pay. So if you're paying bin prices, a lot of this smaller sales, it's good value for you. But in this case,
we got a good price on this top. I think this one was like, I don't know, $2. But this one has been sitting in our closet. This does look like an older style, and we have found, based on our sales, that Lululemon bottoms tend to do better for us. Shorts, leggings, those tend to go pretty quickly. We've had decent or okay luck with some of the tops. We do still have a few tops in our stores.
They do sell, but it's not the same as pants. No. Then we had, so we mentioned already in a previous what sold, we sold these guys, the Adidas shin guards. Well, they're still selling. Not a big profit on them. But again, we bought these a while ago in high quantity. Not that high, but still we bought them with a few quantity, and they're moving now.
Yeah, we can buy 3 whole tacos with our profits. Well, LA tacos, because those are $1.
Yeah.
And then we sold a Torrid Sheer floral ruffle button front shirt, and like we've said, Torrid does well for us, and we have a few Torrid items in this haul of what sold.
Yeah, again, look up comps, because within Torrid, we do say Torrid sells, but even within Torrid, certain styles will sell for a lot more.
Yeah.
Within Torrid. Then going off to Thursday. Alright, so Thursday we had sales on all 3 platforms. That was nice.
So on eBay, we have an Under Armour neon yellow running hoodie. This was a last minute find during one of our thrifting trips. I think he was in line to pay when I spotted the color on a rack that had just come out. They had definitely underpriced this. I don't know if they saw the new tag because it was hiding behind the zipper. And I think we've only had this for a month or so, maybe 2. But it sold for a really good price for us.
That was a nice sale. And again, we are ship quick. So if that sold, you know, whatever it was, Thursday morning, like at 8 o'clock. Technically, I didn't have to ship it, but I still shipped it anyway, just to get it out as soon as possible. Next up, Posh for Thursday. On Posh, we sold an Everlane t-shirt, extra large.
So if you've heard of Everlane, people love to pick up Everlane. We love to pick up Everlane. We've picked up jeans and sweaters and tops and button-ups and stuff. But this was just a plain t-shirt. So styles matter, and it's not just the brand. This t-shirt only sold for, as you can see, not very much. But we actually had picked up 2 of these t-shirts during one of our trips, so it was a really good deal. And I think we sold the first of the 2 on eBay sometime last month. Yeah.
Again, every designer has its own higher selling styles. Look them up.
All right, and Mercari. So we actually sold 2 items to the same customer. They had picked out these 2 exclusively Misuk tops. They're both mediums. One is a mandarin collar 3/4 sleeve top. The next one is a pink open front cardigan. We did not see that it was from the same buyer until after
we were
shipping.
I already shipped the first one, packed it up, and then I looked. It's the same buyer. But I had already gotten the first label, so I was like, you know what? I'll send them separate. Even if we combined them, it would have been over £1, so the difference in price is like about $1. So I was like, it's not worth my time. It was a rush in the morning.
And then on Mercari, when we do the bundles, because it does require tracking, and we want to make sure that the buyer doesn't try to say that we didn't ship an item. If a buyer bundles something on Mercari, we will create, or try to bundle, we'll create a new listing with the description and pictures of all the items that are in their bundle. And we've done this, I think, twice in the past. So we could have done it for this one, but the buyer did not message us. Yeah. They didn't message us beforehand, so we just sent them separately. And we do use pirate ship, which is why we offer free shipping on Mercari. This does not meet their new shipping rate for 4 ounces and under, which is only $2.99.
That's an amazing rate.
So this would not have gone through Mercari's shipping, and we almost always use pirate ship for all of our Mercari items.
Yeah. Then moving on to Friday.
All right, so Friday was our big day.
Friday was a very big day.
Very big. So Friday we hit a new milestone for us in daily sales, and on Thursday, I think, so Thursday night we filmed a haul. We filmed a haul that was released Friday. Well, in that haul, we had talked about how we get items from our friends, from neighbors, from people that we know who know that we resell.
Yep.
And we had talked about the Nintendo 3DS. And that sold the very next day. So the day that we released our video about the 3DS was the same day that the 3DS sold.
Yeah, as I had that video done and uploading, I went in and listed the 3DS right before going. I think I finished it while we were in bed.
Yeah.
Went to sleep, woke up, sure, I'll take that. And we had an offer.
And then on Poshmark, we sold Torrid, a 3/4 sleeve, deep v-neck shirt, size 3. And on Mercari, we also sold a Torrid scoop neck maxi dress in a size 2. So we've sold Torrid across all the platforms this week. They are typically in our $20 to $30 range, which we are fine with because of the price point that we get it at. And
yeah, but
it's just a good seller for us.
Yeah, but the big ticket item
for Friday,
for
our
us
whole,
in general right now,
our reselling career,
our journey, was this guy,
the Yamato Japanese battleship model collectible.
Yeah. Funny story about this. This was a last minute grab.
The day before we took off to Portland in July, like the last week of July, we'd just come back from eBay Open, took a thrifting trip, literally hours, like 12 hours before our flight to Portland. They had just received a donation of a bunch of these collectible boats.
Yeah, and right when we were leaving, she was, again, checking comps. She was going through the clothes that she already collected. She was looking through it, and I told her, give me a quick moment. I'm going to go look at that. I went, and I saw the boat, and I was like, all right, it was, what was it, $60? And I was like, normally I don't spend that much at a thrift store. And I was debating back and forth, and I looked it up, and I saw some stuff, but I wasn't sure. But we were in a rush because we had to go training, so Tiff had to take off, and I was going to go pay. Got online, and Tiff ran off, and you grabbed
I got in the car.
Yeah, you got in the car.
So I got in the car, and I quickly looked up comps on this specific boat because there was another boat there. It was the Queen Mary, and if you're from LA, then you know what the Queen Mary is. If you're not, you might still know it. But the Queen Mary wasn't worth very much. It was worth less than what they were selling it for. But this boat, I found a sold comp at, I think it was like $350 plus shipping.
Yeah.
I saw a few listed. Some were lower price than others, but the pictures weren't that great. And I quickly messaged him and said, you know, if you want to test out this boat, just pick it up. because we will definitely make our money back.
Yeah, at the very least, we knew we would get our money back.
Yeah. So he picked it up.
Yeah, and I didn't even get a chance to really look through it at the store. I was still going on my gut. But talked to the manager and told them, like, you know what, this is awesome. And the manager's like, you know what, if you want, follow me to the back and I'll show you what we got. Turns out somebody dropped off a whole U-Haul truck full of these guys.
But womp womp.
Womp. I was gonna make a deal for the whole thing, except we had to get ready to leave for our trip, so I really couldn't organize a pickup for this. And we were gonna be gone for about a week, so I couldn't even ask them to, just hold it for me for a week.
Yeah, it was a lot of inventory. And a week later, we get back from Portland.
Literally the next day.
We go straight to the thrift store. Gone.
And I talked to him, he's like, actually, about an hour after you left, somebody bought the whole thing. I was like, oh, it's okay, I got the good one. But it was great. We also put out a video, or we're gonna put out a video later on this week on how we ship this guy. So keep an eye out for that one. Moving on to
Saturday. Also in our thrift haul that was released on Friday, we showed the Nintendo Switch, and this guy estimated that we would sell it for $200. Ding, ding, ding.
It's over $200 plus shipping.
Also on eBay, we sold this Revolve, Nookie, Bombshell, Bodycon dress. No idea what this was. I didn't know this was a Revolve dress when I found it. I just saw new with tags, looked it up, took a chance. We actually sold this dress, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. The buyer actually purchased it, then messaged us with a question because the buyer had looked up the sizing and how the sizing runs on this dress, and reviews had said that this specific brand runs small, and so she didn't retract it, but she asked to cancel her order. We were fine with it. We didn't want to send it out and then have to worry about a return.
Back, yeah.
So sold it, canceled the order, it's fine, relisted it, and it sold.
And it sold within about a week of that.
So it was sold on a best offer. This buyer had offered a little bit less than what it sold for. When we countered, we made sure to notify the buyer that this brand does run small, to check the measurements, crossing our fingers that the buyer listened and took that into account before buying it, and we hope it doesn't get returned to us.
And then on Posh for Saturday, we had a sale for a J. Crew V-neck striped business dress. Size 2.
P. For petite.
Petite. Like, you know, me.
So I don't know, we had talked about this in one of our What's Holds if this came out, but we had actually had a really good bundle of J. Crew dresses on Poshmark a few weeks back. 4 dresses, and it sold for like 100 and something. So J. Crew dresses, well, business dresses do well for us on Poshmark. All right, last but not least, we have Sunday. All Poshmark. Well, okay, so we did make some sales on eBay. We had gone all day, and it was dead silent.
It was quiet. I mean, I did the restaurant, we went to train.
Silent. So we basically cursed at the app, and at like 5:30, we got our first sale. And after that first sale, another sale trickled in, and then another sale. And then our auctions ended.
So that sounded really nice when they all ended. But
Posh woke up.
It was, Posh has been...
So Posh woke up, and we made 3 sales on Poshmark. The first one was a Reformation small bodysuit. This actually got a few questions on Poshmark, I think on Mercari, on eBay as well. And it's been listed for just shy of, I want to say, a month.
I think so too.
But buyer made an offer and we took it, or we countered and took it.
And negotiated, yeah.
And then earlier today, I think it was this morning, I had posted this Wild Fox pullover sweater. I didn't find exact comps for it. I only found similar Wild Fox hoodies, and by similar it was a Wild Fox hoodie,
just by name,
but completely different graphics. So I just kind of threw this up there and averaged a listing price, and someone took it.
And the last thing we sold today on Posh is the Spider Large Insulated Snowboard Pants
For women.
for women. The season's coming back, even though it's still pretty hot in LA. So it was really good. And the best part too, it was a heavier item. It's gonna ship through Posh. A lot easier to ship that guy.
Yep. And that concludes the sales that we're going to share with you this week. We wanted to show a mix of all 3 of our platforms. We did show you everything that sold on Mercari, which was a whopping 4 items.
4 items.
But it was 4 nonetheless. And we wanted to also show you some low sales and high sales, and then the range of hard goods and clothing.
Yeah,
and
all kinds of categories we had this week. But just so you guys can see, no matter your niche, you can find something to sell.
So thanks for joining us on our What Sold for this week. And we will be showing you how we shipped out that behemoth of a boat on Wednesday.
Oh yeah. It was fun.
It was a group effort.
Group effort. But just an example, it's not the heaviest item we've shipped, but it's definitely a bigger package that we've had to get wrapped up. But it was fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy that later on this week.
And we will catch you guys later. So if you like this video, if you like hearing what we sold, to get an idea of what is selling right now, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, get notified when we come out with more stuff.
Yeah. And always remember, work hard and have fun.
Catch you guys later.
Bye-bye.